It's over there. I'll get it to you. So which one? Which one is
Not hard. That's him.
Hi there. You sure?
I think it's him standing
You
there.
don't have glasses.
No, you don't. Standing by the fence.
All right. Good afternoon, Laker fans. We're coming to you today from Ponds Field, where the Fire Lake Lakers 9A team has a home game against Rosemount. For the Lakers, on the mound is going to be Andrew Evenson. Behind the plate, Linus Fleek, Aiden Hall at first, Brody Stefani at second, Jackson Goldberg at shortstop, Hayden Anthony at third, JJ out in left field, Greg Schonoff in center, and Hudson Johnson in right. Up first for Rosemont will be number 5. And we're ready to get underway. The first one's going to miss up, ball 1. That'll catch that corner for called strike 1. That breaking pitch really looked pretty and dropped in there for called strike 2. Gets him to foul that off. Count remains 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3 in the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 1 to the plate. Number 1 to the plate for the Irish. And that's going to be tagged towards center, and it's going to drop in there for a base hit. And that'll bring, I think it's number 27 to the plate. That's going to miss that corner for ball 1. Quick throw to 1, not going to be in time. But keeping that runner honest over there at first base. Andrew comes set. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitches up. There's a throw down. It's not going to be in time. That'll be ball 2. That'll be ball 2, and Rosemont has a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. That'll catch the knees. Called strike 1. That's going to miss wide for ball three. There's a good pitch, gets him to foul it off. Strike two, and the count is full. So we got a full count with one out here in the top of the first, and a runner on second for Rosemount. That breaking pitch is going to dance down the line into the corner. Fair, and that'll be in there for a stand. Oh, sliding double. Just about got there. Great throw in from JJ. Great hustle to get to that ball. So Rosemont scores first here. And that'll bring number 29 to the plate for Rosemont. That's a pretty first pitch in there for called strike one. That's a pretty breaking pitch for called strike two. So 0-2 count. Gives himself a little bit of wiggle room here to catch the play around with the corners of the plate, get him to chase something, hopefully. And that's a pretty pitch right down the middle for strike three. That'll be the second out of the inning. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss out. Ball one. There's a grounder back towards second. Fielded cleanly by Stefani. Up over to first, and that will end the inning. All right, so top of the first, Rosemont scores one on a base hit. On two base hits, sorry. They score one on two base hits and 17 pitches. Towing the mound for Rosemont is going to be number 29. For the Lakers, leading off this afternoon is going to be JJ. On deck will be Andrew Evenson, Brody Stefani batting third, Hudson Johnson batting fourth, Linus Fleek batting fifth, Greg Shonoff batting sixth, Drew Burley batting seventh, Hayden Anthony batting eighth, Aiden Horrell batting ninth, and Jackson Goldberg batting 10th.
You have the roster. We don't know if we're at the right game. We just wonder if Owen Menzies is here.
For Prior Lake?
No, for Rosemont.
No, I don't have their roster.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, there was a throwdown, and we are ready to get this bottom half of the inning underway. JJ steps in to the box. Jumps at that first one, fouls it off down the first baseline for strike one. That's going to miss up. Ball one. Good one on the outside. Got him swinging for strike two. It's a 1-2 count. That breaking pitch is going to miss out. Ball two. Get him to chase a little bit there. Good discipline by JJ. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And he grounds that towards third. That's going to be as good as a bunt. JJ speeds should, and he beats that one out. Beats that one out and skips by. Nice job by the right fielder backing that up. The Lakers have the leadoff batter on. Personally, I'm going to mark that one a hit. It looked like he was across before the ball got there. Even though it skipped by first base, I had him safe no matter what. That was a very slow ground to third. Andrew Evenson steps in, and he launches the first one towards right. Right fielder's calling for it, settles under, and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Brody Stefani to the plate. Here's a quick throw to one, and it got him. And he is picked off at first base for the second out of the inning. There's a pretty nice turn by the pitcher there. So Brody steps in with 2 outs now. That first pitch will drop in there for called strike one on the breaking pitch. That'll miss low, ball one. Brody tags that one to right field. And it's going to drop in there fair on the line. Brody's out there for a double, looking to push to 3. Here's the relay throw. And he is in there with a triple, and he is going to score on the fielding error. So the Lakers tie the game here on a fly ball down the right field line that just barely stayed in. And then a fielding error on the third baseman. And the Lakers are on the board. Hudson Johnson at the plate now. That first one's going to miss up and out, ball one. That's a nice looking pitch in there for called strike one. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first, and the Lakers have tied it up 1-1. There's another good pitch. He takes a good swing at it for strike two. That's out. Ball two. 2-1 count. 2-2 count. Gets under that one, fouls it back out of play. Count will stay 2-2. Oh, and a good fastball gets by him on a swing and a miss for strike three. So the Lakers send four to the plate. Score one on the triple with the fielding error on the throw to third on 15 pitches. So we will head to the top of the second here. Fielding positions stay the same for the Lakers here in the top of the second. Coming up for Rosemount will be number 6, followed by, I think, number 28. All right, there's a call for balls in. Throw to two. It's a pretty good one. And we are ready to start the second inning. Again, leading off will be number 6. Andrew comes set. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is going to miss up for ball 1. That's a pretty pitch. Catches that corner for strike 1. He gets under that one, fouls it straight back out of play. Strike 2. And in a good position with a 1-2 count here. Breaking pitch is going to drop just short for ball 2. And a 2-2 count. Here's a grounder towards short. Goldie comes up with it over to 1 quickly, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring number 12 to the plate. There's a tag shot into the right center gap. It's going to get down. Huddy closes on it quickly, gets it back in, keeps the runner at first base. That'll bring number 28 to the plate. That first pitch is pretty well in there for called strike 1. With 1 out, Rosemount has a runner on first on that single to the right center gap. Runner goes, out in the dirt. Nice stop by Linus behind the plate, but no chance for the throw down to second. Fouls that one straight back for strike 2 and a 1-2 count here. Gets him swinging for strike 3. Nice breaking pitch there. Got him chasing after that one. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Second out of the inning, that'll bring number 20 to the plate for Rosemount. A runner on second. Runner goes. Here's a throw to 3. And they get him. Oh! That throw was on the money. That runner moves to third. That pitch will miss up. Ball 2. That one's popped up to right field. Hudson calls for it. It settles under it and right and makes the out. They got under that one and popped it out. That'll be the third out of the inning. And Rosemount leaves 1 stranded there in the top of the second on 13 pitches by Andrew. So we head to the bottom of the second inning with the score tied here at 2-2. And 29 stays on the mound for Rosemount. Coming up for the Lakers is going to be Linus Fleek, followed by Greg Shonoff and Drew Burley EHing today. There's a call for balls in. Ready for the throwdown. And we're ready to get this second inning underway. The bottom half of the second underway. Linus Fleek settles into the box. Here's the pitch. That one's going to miss out, ball one. That'll miss low for ball two. 2-0 count. And there's a hard shot that's going to get by the second baseman into center field, and the Lakers have the leadoff batter on in the bottom half of the second. And that'll bring Greg Shonoff to the plate. Checks the signs from the coach at third. That one up the catcher for strike one. We do have a courtesy runner. Jackson Barrett will be running for Linus at first base. Here's the second pitch. That's going to catch the knees as well for called strike two. All right, 0-2 count. A little bit of a hole for the batter here. Runner goes. That pitch is low in the dirt, and Jackson will take second base. So 1-2 count now. That breaking pitch skips, and a great stop by the catcher for ball two. 2-2 count now. That's going to be in the dirt as well for ball three. Jackson goes, and in there as the ball skipped away from the catcher on the ball in the dirt there. And we are back to a full count here. So full count now, worked from an 0-2 count to full. Oh, and a good cut at it, and that'll be strike three swinging. And the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Drew Burley to the plate. Drew gets under that one, pops it out to left or short center or short stop. And not going to be deep enough to score on. That'll be a pop out to shortstop. And that'll bring Hayden Anthony to the plate with 2 outs. Hayden turns on that first one, fouls it off down the third baseline. It's out, ball one. 1-1 count. And he hard grounders to short, comes up with a clean, over to one, and he gets the out. Hayden's speed made for a very close play there at first, but the Lakers lead one, stranded themselves there in the bottom half of the second on 13 pitches from Rosemount. So we head to the top of the third inning. Fielding stays the same for the Lakers. Coming up for Rosemount will be number 15. Nope, not number 15. I'm sorry, it's number 17. It's number 17. And then we'll be back to the top of the order for Rosemount. So number 17, number 5, number 1. All right, there's a call for balls in. There's a pretty throw down a second. And we are ready to start the third inning here with a tie game 1-1. Both teams were able to put a run on the board in the first inning. Rosemount on a couple of hits. That first one's going to miss up, ball 1. And the Lakers came back on a triple and a fielding error at third to tie the game up. That'll miss up for ball 2. With 2-0 count now. There's a good pitch. Gets him swinging. Strike 1. That one popped up back out of play for strike 2. 2 count.
It's over here.
Oh, pretty breaking pitch dropped in there for call. Strike 3. So that'll bring us back to the top of the order, and 1 out there. A really pretty breaking pitch gets him, throws him. And number 5's up to bat for Rosemount. That one's going to miss out, ball 1. Struck out swinging his first time up today. That one is popped down the right field line, drifting. Looks like it's going to get fouled. Breaking pitch was out, ball 2. That's going to miss in for ball 3. 3-1 count. Let's see what Andrew's got for him. That's a pretty pitch. That's going to find the gap between short and third for a hard ground ball single. All right. That brings number 1 to the plate. He singled on a line drive to center his first time up today. That was first pitch, a nice one. Foul straight back for strike 1. Go to 1. Just trying to keep him honest over there. Runner goes. Pitches up. And that's going to sail. Nice backup by Goldie there as that one just got away. And that's going to be ball 1 and a stolen base. With 1 out in the third here. Rosemount moves their runner into scoring position at second base. 1-1 count. Here's a pitch. That's going to miss out for ball two. That's going to miss low. Ball three. Brings on a 3-1 count here. Runner goes. And again, that is twice. I've got to have to go back and watch that because that looked to me like another out there at third. That's going to go down the book to the stolen base. So that'll put runners on the corner and bring number 27 to the plate. Doubled on a hard grounder right down the line, down the left field line in the first inning. Looks like Coach having a little chat with him there. Runner got a real easy jump on that stolen base at third based on the knee movement. Andrew, they picked up on it and were able to capitalize and get a big jump to make that steal at third. All right. Conference at the mound is over. Andrew comes set. Here's the pitch. Popped up straight back out of play. Strike one. Runner goes. Here's a throw. Going to be off. There's a plate. Not there. That's going to skip by and allow the runner to go to third. 1-1 count. So the runner steals. They execute the double steal on the ball that sailed high there. So now, there's in there for called strike two. So 1-2 count. Rosemount gets a run across and moves that runner from first to third in the process with one out here in the top of the third. That breaking pitch is going to miss. Nice job by Linus blocking it, keeping that runner at third. That'll be ball two and a 2-2 count. There's a grounder to third, up with it by Hayden, over to one, and they get the out at first, but the run will score. Nice play by Hayden there. Took a look at the guy coming home, really didn't have a good angle since it was that ball was hit pretty much down the line. Too much risk for not enough reward. Get the second out and try to get out of the inning. Really nice comeback pitch there for Andrew. For strike one. Breaking pitch is going to miss in for ball one. Now another great pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And gets him chasing one up high for swing and a miss and strike three. The Rosemount Irish get two in that inning and take the lead 3-1 in the top of the third on 24 pitches by the Lakers. So as we head to the bottom of the third, coming up for the Lakers is going to be Aiden Horrell, Jackson Goldberg, and then we're back to the top of the order with Jeremy Jurdy. Number 29 will stay on the mound for Rosemount.
Coming over to Jerry to do a little bartering.
All right, there's the throw down to second. We are ready to start the bottom half of the inning. So Aiden Horrell steps in to lead off the third, bottom of the third for the Lakers. That first one's going to come across the knees, swing and a miss, strike one. That'll miss out, ball one. It'll be low in the dirt, ball two. And there's a grounder towards second. Fields cleanly up with it over to one, and first out of the inning. And that'll bring Jackson Goldberg to the plate. First one will catch that outside corner for called strike one. That one's going to be a little too wide, ball one. That breaking pitch is going to miss in for ball two. Then a 2-1 count. And Goldie hits that one cleanly down. Nice little line drive out to left field. Looking at two, not going to have a chance though. Nice little line drive single to left there by Jackson Goldberg. And that'll bring JJ to the plate. As the Lakers are back to the top of the order. That first one will miss down low, ball one. And gets him chasing that one a little low for a swing and a miss, strike one. So 1-1 count with one out here and a runner on first in the bottom half of the third inning. Runner goes, pitch is up, going to be a ball. No chance there at second. And Jackson's in with a stolen base. That'll be a ball two. So count moves to 2-1. And he tags that one hard, drifting to the right center gap, and it's going to beat the right fielder to the fence. Jackson will score. JJ's looking for three. He will get there. And JJ will be in with a stand. He slid, but he's still in with a stand-up triple. So well hit ball there by JJ. And that'll bring Andrew Evenson to the plate. They've got a run on the board with one out, looking Put another one on. That first one's going to miss up for ball one. That one's going to catch the knees for called strike one. That's going to miss just low for ball two. And a 2-1 count. That's going to miss low. Ball three. Moves the count to 3-1. Pitcher's got to come to him here. Let's see if Andrew can turn on this one. Oh, and that's going to catch that inside corner for call strike two. So full count with one out here in the bottom of the third. We got one on the board, but a runner on third looking to put another one. Nice fight there. Follows that one off. Count remains full. And he hits that hard towards first. Comes up clean with it. Makes the out at first, but that will be a ground ball ribby for the Lakers. And the game is tied again. So with two outs, Brody Stefani steps in. Brody scored on a triple and a fielding error in the first inning on a hit down the right field line. And he fouls that first one off for strike one. And he turns that one down the left field line, but just a little too far, and it's going to be a foul ball for strike two. And an 0-2 count. That breaking pitch is going to miss out. Ball one. That is going to miss as well for ball two in the dirt. The 2-2 count. And he gets him chasing that one up just a little bit in the zone. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So the Lakers score two in their half of the inning to tie the game up at 3-3 on 24 pitches by number 29 for Rosemount. As we head to the fourth inning here, we got a tie game, 3-3, and all the positions continue to stay the same for the Lakers with Andrew Evenson on the mound.
Lack of focus.
Check that. There's a call for balls in. Throw it down to second. We'll be ready to start the fourth inning here. There's another nice throw. So coming up for Rosemount will be numbers 15, number 6, and number 12. All right, Andrew comes set, and we are ready to kick off the fourth inning here. First one's going to miss just out ball one. There's a grounder towards third. Hayden fields it cleanly. Up there's a throw to one. And Aiden draws that ball in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 6 to the plate for Rosemount. He grounded out to Goldie at short last time up. First breaking pitch is going to miss. Ball 1. That's going to miss low. Ball 2. It's going to be in the dirt. Ball 3. 3-0 count. There's a great comeback pitch. Settled in nicely. Called strike 1. Another great pitch. Catches the corner. Called strike 2. So good job digging deep there, working himself back to the full count after 3 balls to start. Here's the pitch. And that breaking pitch is going to miss low for ball 4. That'll bring number 12 to the plate for Rosemount with 1 out and a runner now on first base. That pitch will catch that outside corner for called strike 1. Now it's going to miss low. Here's the throw down. And that'll skip by at second base. Ball in the dirt allowed that runner to move on over to second on the wild pitch. All right, so 1-1 count. The runner on second now. That one's going to miss out for ball 2. Pop down the first baseline foul and out of play. That'll give us a 2-2 count. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Linus, but they will allow the runner to advance. And bring up the full count here. So with a full count and 1 out and a runner on third, Andrew comes set. And that one is popped towards the right field side. Huddy calls on it, gets the catch. Here's a throw to home. Nice throw in by Hudson Johnson. Andrew got some help there in right field and a really nice catch and throw. And the second out of the inning. The runner had to hold there. All right, so number 28 steps in. Here's the first pitch. That's going to miss low for ball 1. Crowd swinging his first time at bat. And that was got him chasing it up. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Another one up a little bit in the zone, gets him swinging, fouls it off for strike 2. So puts Andrew ahead in the count 1-2. With 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Runner on third. And a pretty pitch. Throws him and struck him out on called strike 3. So good job getting out of the inning by the Lakers. Rosemount leaves 1 stranded on third base on 18 pitches by Andrew. That moves his pitch count to 72 on the day. So as we move to the bottom half of the inning, bottom half, it looks like 29 will stay on the mound for Rosemount. Coming up for the Lakers is going to be Hudson Johnson, Linus Fleek, and Greg Schoenhoff.
You ran to the ball like this. Let's get more runs here.
All right, here's the throw down to two. Here's the throw down to two, and we're ready to start the bottom half of the fourth inning. Hudson Johnson steps in. Ooh, that first one looked like it was going to be miss up high, but it's going to be called strike one. There's a good changeup, gets him swinging for strike two. And off to an 0-2 count here. That's going to miss low. Trying to get him to chase, I think, down there in the dirt. Ball one. And there's a nice hard hit that's going to skip. That's going to be an infield single, I believe. John. E?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that'll bring Linus Fleek to the plate. Yeah, first one's going to miss up, ball one. And that's going to drop in there for called strike one. 1-1 count. I'm going to miss low in the dirt and gets past that catcher, and he'll be in there for a stolen base. And ball two. So 2-1 count. No out now and a runner on second. And Linus turns on that one, drives it to left field, and it's going to be caught. Left fielder settles under it. Looked like it was going to get to the left field gap, but they had him played pretty far over. So I bring Greg Schoenhoff to the plate. First one to catch that outside corner for called strike one. Greg turns, drives that one to right field, and it's going to get past the right fielder for a double. Will he look for three? He will not. Here's a play at the plate. Nothing going to be there. And nice stop by the catcher. But the Lakers, but that will be an RBI double for Schoenhoff. Right fielder was giving it good chase, but it just got outside of his glove. He couldn't get there in time as it drifted down the first baseline like Brody did in the first inning. All right. That'll bring Drew Burley to the plate. First one will catch the knees. For called strike one. That's going to miss out, ball one. 1-1 count as the Lakers have taken the lead here now, 4-3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Looking to add to it. Drew jumped on that one, fouls it back out of play. Strike two. Ooh, Adams going to miss in for ball two. And a 2-2 count. And hard grounder up the middle, going to get through to the center fielder. They're going to hold Greg at third with one out. So a nice hard ground ball single by Drew Burley. And that'll bring Hayden Anthony to the plate. Lakers have runners on the corner, and that's going to bring a mound visit for Rosemount. Let's see if that's just to discuss or if they're going to make a switch here. So far, number 29 has thrown 67 pitches. All right. So mound visit concluded. Again, runners at first and third for the Lakers. A couple of back-to-back base hits there. And Hayden steps in. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be low in the dirt. Ball one. That's going to be in the dirt. Going to skip away from the catcher. It will not get to the dugout. But the ball was shielded. Greg at third by the catcher. It skittered away, so Greg was not able to score there. But it did allow Drew to move over on that wild pitch. So we got a 2-0 count now with two runners in scoring position. That'll catch that corner. Called strike one. And there's a hard grounder. It's going to get through at shortstop. That'll send Drew over to third, and then Greg will score. Nice hard ground ball single out in the center field. That's a case where shortstop was playing in a little bit because of the runners at the corner, and that ball got by him before he had a chance to get after it there. All right, now to bring Aiden Horrell. Aiden Horrell drills one back up the middle, dang near takes the pitcher's head off. And that'll be a line drive RBI single. Line drive RBI single for Aiden. The Lakers now have put 3 runs on the board here in the bottom of the fourth, with only one out and runners now at first and second. Aiden at first and Hayden at second. And that'll bring Jackson Goldberg to the plate. That first one's going to miss up for ball one. And Jackson hits that one, a pretty one, right into the right center gap. That's going to get over there. One will score. That'll be a stand-up double for Goldie. And runners had to hold up a little bit. But there's an RBI double for Jackson Goldberg into the right center gap. And that'll bring a mound visit, being the second one of the inning. That will do it for number 29 for Rosemount on 74 pitches. Looks like they're going to bring number 43 3 in to pitch for him. So we'll have a pitching change here, and while we do that, so far the Lakers have put 4 on the board here in the bottom half of the fourth, and are starting to open this game up a little bit. We got 1 out, with runners now on second and third, and that'll bring JJ to the plate. JJ singled his first time at bat on a ground ball to the third baseman, and he beat out and he tripled on a fly ball to right field.
Mute?
No,
Mute it. Oh, you.
I'm over there.
Well, orientation isn't linking.
All right, I've been informed that my camera angle looks a little wonky. The software I use put out a new version yesterday, and I was unaware that they've got a whole bunch of new controls, and I haven't figured it out yet. But JJ steps in. First pitch is going to be in, swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's going to be in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball 1. And there's a grounder down third baseline, going to be foul. That's a 1-2 count now. Oh, and a really pretty breaking pitch. Really pretty throws, JJ, and that'll be strike 3 and the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Andrew Evenson to the plate. That first one's going to miss in. Ball 1. Andrew turns hard on that one, drives it towards right field. It's going to beat the right fielder over his head. 2 runs will score. Let's see if Andrew can get the third on that. He is legging it out, and he'll be in easy. Been easy with a triple at third. So Andrew got all of that one and beat the right fielder deep. And that'll bring Brody Stefani to the plate. That pitch is going to miss up for ball 1. That's going to miss in ball 2. And hard hit, catches the pitcher up and over. Shortstop did a nice job. Pitcher deflected that one. Shortstop did a nice job hauling it in and getting it over to first for the third out of the inning. All right. So in the bottom of the fourth, the Lakers do some damage and put 6 on the board to take the lead 9-3. And we're going to have some substitutions. We're going to have some substitutions here for the Lakers. Coming in for Andrew Evenson in a batting order is going to be Wesley Kane. Hawk is going to come in to pitch, and I believe Wesley will go to center field. Yes, it looks like that's what it's going to be. Oh, in right field, we'll have Benton Blattner coming in for Hudson Johnson. Out in left field, we're going to have Brody Fumanti coming in for JJ. Let's see, Jackson Barrett will come in at second for Brody Stefani. Aiden will stay at first. Goldie will stay at shortstop. We will actually have Chauvin coming in for Linus behind the plate. Aiden Anthony will stay at third. Yep.
And A.
Got them all.
They all moved over.
Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together, Coach. All right, you have to throw down to second. And we are ready to start the top of the fifth inning with the Lakers now leading 9-3. Coming up for Rosemount will be numbers 20, 17, and then we should be back to the top of the order with number 5. Number 20 popped out to the right fielder his first time up. All right. Greg comes set, and we're ready to start the fifth. First one's going to miss just up and out. Ball 1. That'll miss up and out. Ball 2. That one's driven hard to right center field. That's going to beat him to the fence. One hop the fence. Benton up with it quick and in and pulls him at second base. That looked like a breaking pitch that didn't quite break. 20 was able to sit on it and take that thing for a ride. All right. So Rosemount has the leadoff batter on second. So we'll have a courtesy runner. A courtesy runner for him. And that'll bring number 17 to the plate for Rosemount. First one's going to miss up and in. Ball 1.
It's this one.
I'm going to miss in the dirt. Nice block by Show. Keeps the runner at second base. That's going to be a foul ball. Strike 1 for a 2-1 count. Like it was a foul tip before. I think the foul tip took the catcher's glove off. Coach was wondering if it might have been catcher interference with the glove. But got a 2-1 count here. Quick throw back to 2. Nice turn move. runner back in. That'll make him think a little bit, I think. That one's going to miss up for ball 3. Everything's been a little bit up and in so far for showing off in this outing. And that's going to miss up as well for ball 4. That'll put the runners on first and second, and bring number 5 to the plate for Rosemount. Corners come up. There's a pretty pitch. That one's off out of play down the right field line for strike 1. That one's going to be in the dirt. Nice stop by Show. Ball 1. There's a pretty pitch, but that's going to be driven on to left field. It's going to get by the left fielder all the way to the fence. There's the play at the plate. And he's out at home. Nice play. Nice throw back in and relay there. So that will be a double. A line drive double down the line into the left field corner. First run will score. Second one will be out on the last play on a great relay throw by Hayden Anthony. And the batter will go to third on that throw. So with 1 out, 1 in, and a runner on third, here comes pitch. That one pops straight up. Hayden calls for it and makes the catch. Great job and great hustle by Hayden. That'll be the second out of the inning. All right, so with 2 outs and a runner on third, Rosemount gets 1 run in so far, and it brings number 27 to the plate for Rosemount, with the pitcher number 43 on deck. Good looking pitch, just misses low for ball 1. That's a pretty breaking pitch across there for strike 1. Just low for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's a pretty one on the corner for called strike 2. Greg resets. Steps in, 2-2 count. 2 out and a runner on third for Rosemount. Here's the pitch. Oh, that breaking pitch just hung tight and even high for ball 3 and a full count. There's a good pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains full. Fouls that one off. No, it's going to stay. No, it's going to drift foul. Spun down the first baseline. Out of play. Foul. No, count remains full. Greg wants a different ball. Not liking the feel of that one. All right. So we're ready now. Again. Top of the fifth. 1 run in. Runner on third. Full count with 2 outs. And he chases that one. It popped up. Goldie calls for it at short. Settles under it. And there's the third out of the inning. So Rosemount scores 1 on 20 pitches there. Really nice relay to get the runner at home on the double down the line. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Lakers leading 9-4. So for Rosemount, number 43 will stay on the mound. Coming up for the Lakers, we have the substitutes starting off here with Benton. He has not batted yet as he came in. Show. And then we'll have Greg Schonoff. So leading off for the Lakers will be Benton Blattner, followed by Chauvin and Greg Schonoff. And again, I apologize for the video if it's kittywampus today. Said they upgraded their software and didn't even notice till I got ready to broadcast today. So I'm not sure why it doesn't auto-correct, but we'll get it figured out for the next game on Wednesday night. All right, so there was the throwdown. We're ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Benton Blattner steps in. That first one's going to miss in for ball 1. Ooh, looked a little low there, but that's going to be called strike 1. Across the bottom of the kneecaps. That breaking pitch is going to miss low for ball 2. And a 2-1 count. That's going to miss out for ball 3. That puts Benton ahead 3-1 in the count. Going to be looking for something he can really turn on hard here. And he gets something, drives it hard towards short. Now he comes up with it. Nice play by short. Up with it over to 1 in time for the first out of the inning. Needed to be about another 5 feet to the right and would have gotten by the shortstop. That'll bring Chauvin to the plate. First pitch misses in for ball 1. Outside low, ball two. And Show turns that one down the right field line. That's gonna, if it stays fair, it'll drop. It's gonna drop just foul down the first base. Greg. Out of his out for ball three. 3-1 count. So again, Show will be looking for something pretty much down the middle here. And he had it. Not swing at it. So that'll be called strike two. Count is full. And out of his low for ball four. The Lakers have a runner on first now, and we'll have a substitute run. It looks like Hudson Johnson will come in as a courtesy runner, actually known as Turbo, to run for Show. So Greg stepped into the batter's box. That first one's going to catch him beneath the numbers for called strike one. Quick throw to one. Not going to be in time. Low and in. Ball one. Runner goes. There's Greg fouls it off down the first base line. It stays fair. So he tried to check his swing, ended up fouling it, stayed fair, but the runner will advance to second. And that'll be the second out of the inning. That brings Drew Burley to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Let's see if the Lakers can get that one back that they gave up in the top half of the inning. Oh, and that one's going to hit him, folks. That'll be a hard 90. That'll bring Hayden Anthony to the plate. So Hayden Anthony steps in, and he swings at that first one, fouls it off, out of play down the first baseline. That one will miss for ball one. 1-1 count. Chases that one a little out, follows it off for strike two. On a 1-2 count. That's going to be in the dirt. It's going to hit the plate and jump past the catcher. Ball two and a 2-2 count, and everyone will advance. So that wild pitch puts the runners on second and third, and a 2-2 count here to Hayden with 2 outs. Hayden hits that one. That'll follow it off out of play down the first baseline. Way up there by the person inside the field. Here's a pitch, and that one's going to dive in and catch him. So that'll be another hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases and bring up Aiden Horrell. Aiden dang near took off the pitcher's head the last time up. Let's see if he can do it again. That first pitch will catch the knees for called strike one. And Hayden turns. Hayden drills at the center. It's a long fly ball. That is going to get all the way to the fence at 381 feet here, and Aiden is lugging for three. And Aiden is in with a bases clearing stand-up triple. Bases clearing stand-up triple. He got all of that ball to deep center field. That'll bring Jackson Goldberg to the plate. That first pitch is going to miss. Up, ball one. That'll miss out for ball two. Jackson turns and drives that one out to left field for an RBI single. So that'll bring Brody Famonte to the plate with 2 outs. The Lakers actually have the game-winning run now on first base with Jackson Goldberg. If they can get him across, that'll be 14-4, and that'll end the game in 5 innings. There was a throw over to first, not in time, just trying to keep him honest. And that's a nice, well-hit ball by Brody Famonte, and the right fielder closes and makes a nice play on that ball. That skips by. That would have definitely been the game. But the Lakers do some damage, put 4 on the board here in the bottom half of the inning, and now lead 13-4. So for the Lakers, fielding positions will stay the same as we enter the top of the 6th inning. All right, there's the call for balls in. Nice throw down. And we are ready to start the 6th inning. Coming up for Rosemount is going to be numbers 43, number 15, and number 6. First one's going to start in the dirt, ball 1. Shonoff definitely looks like he's struggling with his release points today. There's a good one. Pops straight up. Greg calls for it, settles under, and makes the first out of the inning. Nice hustle by Greg there, and Hayden was closing fast if Greg was going to have any trouble with it there. It's a great play all around. Going to bring number 15 to the plate. Oh, that first pitch just misses out. Ball 1 on the breaking pitch. That's going to miss up for ball 2. There's a grounder. Right back. Greg fields his position nicely over to first, and we have the second out of the inning. And that'll bring number 6 to the plate for Rosemount. He grounded out to short his first time and walked his second time at bat. There's a pretty breaking pitch that drops in there for called strike one. There's a grounder right back to Greg. Fields it again. Over to Aiden at first, and the Lakers are out of the inning. 1-2-3. So Shonoff makes all three outs on the inning, catches the pop fly, and fields those two grounders on 7 pitches. And Rosemount goes down in order in the middle of the 6th. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, 43 will stay on the mound for Rosemount. Coming up for the Lakers will be Wesley Kane, Jackson Barrett, and Benton Blattner.
Linus got all Jack's steals. Yeah, Linus joined 2 of my steals.
All right, there's a call for balls in. We are ready to get the bottom half of the 6th inning underway. Leading off for the Lakers will be Wesley Kane. First pitch, nice one, swing and a miss, strike one. Picked a good one to take a hack at. That one's in the dirt for ball one. That'll catch the upper outside corner for called strike two. Ball two, and got a 2-2 count. Off-speed pitch, but Wesley does a nice job following that off and staying alive on a 2-2 count. All right, so here we go on the 2-2 count. And he pops that one up, having to chase that one. Second calls for it, settles under, and makes the out. That'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Jackson Barrett to the plate. Jackson grounds that one first. There's a pitcher, comes up with it, over to one. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Looked like that one might have caught Jax up around the handle of the bat there. Didn't get a lot on that. And that'll bring Benton Blattner to the plate. First one's going to miss out for ball one. And he pops that one straight up. That's gonna get out of play. Oh, just about catches a spectator. It, it, it brushed a spectator's hair, folks. It was really, really close. So that will be strike one.
It hit my hair. I mean, I felt it.
And there's a grounder up the middle. Nice play by the short. Will he be in time? And he gets it. Really nice play by the shortstop there to get to that ball, and the spin, turn, throw gets him at first base, and the Lakers go down in order. It's another one 5 feet further to the right. That's a base hit, so the shortstop did a really nice job closing on it. So Lakers go down in order on 10 pitches there, and we bring us to the top of the seventh inning with the Lakers needing 3 to end it. All right, so coming up for Rosemount, I'll have to see if there's some subs in here, but it should be numbers 12, 28, and 20. 7, 8, 9 in the order. There's a call for balls in. Nice throw to 2, and we are ready to get this inning underway. Coming up is number 12. On deck is number 28. There's a great first pitch. Off-speed breaking pitch gets him swinging for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. And the first out of the inning. That'll be number 28 to the plate for Rosemount. Here's the first pitch. Oh, going to miss up for ball 1. That'll catch that corner for called strike 1. That breaking pitch drops in pretty for called strike 2. That'll miss up and out. Ball 2. And breaking pitch pops straight up. Greg calls for it, settles under it, and makes the play. For the second out of the inning. So that actually makes 5 consecutive outs that Shonoff has gotten here. On the 3 the last inning, and he struck out the first and popped out the second. That'll bring number 20 to the plate. And he gets him swinging at the first one. He's number 16. And he gets him swinging on the first one, swinging a miss, strike 1. Second one's going to miss up and in. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. That's a breaking pitch. Popped up. It's going to be out of play down the first base line. That'll be strike 2, though. Shonoff's ahead in the count, 1-2. With 2 outs in the inning. The Lakers looking to put this game away. And he catches a corner for called strike 3, and that'll do it for us here from Ponds, where the Lakers win 13-4 and sweep the season against the Rosemount Irish. They won the first game 13-7, second game 13-4. Next game is Wednesday night. Right here to be a home game, and I promise to have the video if it's off kilter figured out by then.